From the inside is Notre Dame, LSU, Arkansas, then Texas, USC, Florida, and then South Carolina and Miami. The 8 best teams in the country. They will stay in their lanes the entire first lap, pass the baton, and the outgoing runner will stay in their lane through the first full curve and then back to break for the pole on the backstretch. They're setting those cones up on the backstretch now, and early on, it is looking like South Carolina out there, which we expected. We saw that at the Southeast Conference. Aaliyah Abrams, the freshman, goes out very hard. Just inside her, though, for Florida, Robin Reynolds coming back nicely, as is Kendall Ellis for USC.
Chrisann Gordon's going to pass off well. And as a matter of fact, it turns out to be Texas with a slight lead and a drop baton.
And USC muffed the baton pass. They are out of it. South Carolina right now in the lead, but followed closely by Texas and Miami.
Chrisann Gordon, 51.7, not in the lead, or just about in the lead at that time, but look at what's going on out front.
South Carolina pressing that early advantage. Miami chasing. And Texas back in the pack. You know, the pass in 4x4 is not a blind pass. It's a look the pass into the hand. I'm always amazed at how much trouble athletes have with it. And here comes Miami into the lead late. That is Ayanna Stiverne handing off to the freshman Brittany Ellis. Texas now in third. And Trojans just now handing off. Florida right there as well.
And for Texas, it's
Texas back in the pack, passed in 52 seconds, but they've got a lot of work to do here, back in third.
South Carolina, Tyler Brockington.
So South Carolina back into the lead. That is Tyler Brockington.
Very strong move there.
With Miami right there. And I'm going to get my wish. Texas is going to be behind, but by more than I was expecting. Arkansas really not so much in the picture like we expected them to be. That's Florida second, not South Carolina. Miami handing off first, Florida second. Here comes Texas with Courtney Okolo. She's got a pretty good deficit to make up. Arkansas third with Taylor Ellis-Watson, then LSU. So Miami, Florida, then a big gap back to Texas, Arkansas, LSU.
Now carrying for Florida, it's Taylor Sharp. For South Carolina, it's Precious Holmes. And of course for Texas, it's the individual 400 winner, Courtney Okolo.
For Florida, it is Taylor Sharp on the anchor. Okolo is well back and not closing the gap. For South Carolina, it is Precious Holmes. Okolo is coming now. Is there enough real estate left? There just might be. She swings wide, and yes, she does. And Taylor Ellis-Watson right there chasing hard. But Courtney Okolo comes from way back, still managing to run 3:27.64. And that is a season best for Texas.
And Dwight, 50.45 seconds on the anchor leg for Texas for a lap around the track. And Taylor Ellis-Watson right with her, 50.48 seconds was Taylor Ellis-Watson's time. Terrific anchors.
Well, USC managed to put themselves out of it very early on when they muffed the first exchange. Amelie Ewell just wasn't looking. She made it like a blind pass, and it just didn't happen.
Watch the second exchange here. Arkansas and Florida, Carolina and Florida battling it out. Florida winds up taking the lead and pushing things with Claudia Francis passing off to Sharika Barnett.
I always get thrown by the orange singlet of Florida when they do that. Expect them to wear white.
Very good move here by Barnett to Sharp, but Taylor Sharp, I mean, just an amazing move by Courtney Okolo. We talk about the greatness. Look at the margin she made up in the last 115 meters or so. Stunning stuff. Stride for stride with her, Taylor Ellis-Watson. Wow. What a run by both teams. These women averaged, all four women collectively, about 51.9 seconds for each woman running 400 meters. Amazing talent on those teams.
This is the 10th title in the 4x400 for Texas as they win it by 0.3 of a second over Arkansas. 7 NCAA championship titles, either individual or relay for Courtney Okolo. And what a great way to go out.